In this video, I will be talking about music and songs and how they affect us, why we like and dislike certain kinds of music, and we will also be talking briefly about the psychology of music and what it does to our mood and to our brain. So let's get started. So, what is music? Music is the arrangement of sound in such a way that it is audibly pleasant or it provokes a certain emotion in us. Music can be sung and it can also be played in musical instruments. So, why do we like to listen to music so much? We like music because it takes us to a place mentally where we want to be in. Typically, we are in a certain state of being, but when we listen to music, it changes our mood positively. Music can make us feel better in the current situation. Music can help us forget things that might be putting a stress on us. Certain types of music can also take us to a place in our memory that we have previously enjoyed, and that music allows us to relive that memory over and over again, and we like to relive it because that memory was enjoyable to us and we do not want it to end. So we relive that memory again and again with the power of music. Certain types of music or certain songs also allows us to daydream. Music has the power to alleviate our mood and to take us to a place inside our mind where we think that we are doing better than we actually are. Music allows us to temporarily forget all our problems. By default, we do not feel positive or excited in our mind. We just feel like how we typically are. We are not excited normally, we are not sad, we are just how we are. But when we listen to music, the music takes us to a place which is exciting, because music can be positive or negative. Music can make us feel happy, it can make us feel sad, it can make us feel motivated or relaxed. Whatever a music can make us feel, that state is better than what we typically feel. What we typically feel is nothing. We are just how we are. It's not a state of excitement, it's not a state of worry. We are just how we are. But music takes us to a place where we are excited, which is more positive, which is more comfortable than where we currently are. This is the reason we get addicted to music and we cannot stop listening. So, why do we sometimes get addicted to a song or a piece of music and we listen to it over and over again? It's because that piece of song or music changes our mood and it makes us feel emotions that we want to feel. Music can also take us to a place in our memories that may or may not exist. but still we will create a false memory related to that song. So, why do we create false memories? Because life is not exciting and life didn't turn out how we wanted it to turn out. But in our memories, we can be kings, we can have anything that we want, we can live the life of our dreams. And songs are great mediums that allow us to live in that false memory or false reality, because songs can easily create the mood, the atmosphere, and the feelings that we need in order to live through a particular scene perfectly. We create scenes inside our minds related to the song, and the more we play that song, the more we can live through that scene again and again. And we like that because it is very exciting. It's a place where we can have control. Sometimes we like a particular song because it reminds us about a particular time in our life or about a particular thing that we were doing when we were listening to that song. For example, the other day I was listening to a song that I used to listen to a lot when I was growing up. And when I heard that song the other day, it took me back to my childhood. All those memories were back. How I was listening to that song when I was young, how I was playing, the emotions I was feeling, how the times were so much simple back then, and a bunch of other emotions. So basically, listening to a song that we used to listen to when we were young or when we were with somebody, maybe we were with our friends. Listening to that song after a few years will take us right back to that place. The song will remind us of all the memories that we had. We will reminisce the moment. And if our life is currently not better than what it was in the memory, we will become depressed and we might become sad. We will want to go back to that memory. But songs can also sometimes remind us of negative memories. Maybe I was in a car listening to a particular song and I met with an accident. Now I will forever associate that particular song with negativity. And whenever I listen to that song in the future, I will think back about this negative and horrible experience that I had. And I will have to live through the experience inside my mind again. So, songs have the power to make us relive our experiences again. Sometimes we choose to listen to a particular type of song in order to evoke a particular type of emotion. For example, if I want to start a business, I will listen to music that motivates me, that inspires me to do something. If I want to go to a party, I will listen to songs that make me want to dance or songs that make me happy about everything. Why do we like to listen to sad songs or melancholic songs? Sadness is a form of emotion, and when we listen to sad songs, it evokes that particular emotion, and it also evokes certain memories when we listen to the song. It also creates a particular mood. That atmosphere of sadness is better than not feeling anything. For example, I am sitting here bored, not feeling anything. I am not feeling good, maybe, or maybe I am just feeling lazy. So if I listen to a sad song, it will take me to a place where, even though it is sad, it is exciting. Sadness is not something that we avoid all the time. Sadness can be exciting. Sadness is an emotion that is very strong and powerful. And sometimes we need sadness in our life. Sometimes listening to a sad song can make us feel comfortable. It can make us feel at ease with ourselves. It can allow us to process our feelings towards something negative that happened to us in the past. Sad songs can allow us to have some empathy on ourselves. There is also the factor of social acceptance when it comes to liking or disliking songs. For example, maybe I do not like a song, but if I start hearing it playing all around me, people are blasting that song in their cars, that song is being broadcasted on the TV, on the radio, on the internet, maybe I will become more accepting of that song, and I might start to even like it in certain circumstances. So basically, the society conditioned me into liking that song. Another example, maybe I listen to a song and I like that song. Now I go to the office tomorrow and I hear my colleagues discussing about that song, and they do not like that song. They are discussing among each other that that song sucks and that it should be banned. I will start to second guess myself, and maybe I will even start to dislike the song depending on the level of criticism that song receives in the public. So the society has a power to determine how we feel about particular songs. When a song has 500 million views on YouTube, we think, oh, maybe it's a great song, let's check it out. But if a song only has like 100,000 views, we think, oh, maybe it's not such a great song, avoid that song. We look for social acceptance even while liking or disliking a song. Sometimes when we listen to a new song, we like it so much, we are so elated, we are so happy that we keep listening to it over and over again. And in the beginning, we like it, but as we keep listening to it again and again and again, we like the song less and less. The emotions that the song creates inside of us, the feelings that that song created inside of us, they keep getting weaker and weaker, and eventually we cannot stand that song. We avoid that song at all costs. So listening to a song too many times can make us dislike that song. Different types of music or different genres of music have a different effect on our emotions and in our mind. Listening to rap music creates a particular mood which is very different from the kind of mood which is created when listening to heavy metal or country music or jazz. So the type of music we listen to also has an effect on the emotion that we feel. Sometimes we listen to music in order to focus or in order to work or in order to become productive. Now, why is that? It's because the mind keeps on chattering, it keeps on thinking about this and that, and when we listen to a particular song, the mind stops chattering and it focuses on that song, and It runs on the background while we work on a particular task. This is the reason why meditation song and concentration song and focus songs are so popular. It quiets the mind and it puts the thoughts in the background, which allows us to stay in the moment. So, songs are a tool that we use to feel or experience certain kinds of emotions or moods or feelings or memories so that we can experience the emotions. So, those were my experience and thoughts with songs and music. What are your thoughts about music and songs and how it affects us? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you and have a nice day.